Howdy and welcome back. I'm Lisa Hans-Connect and this is Hamster Neck Lakes Life and Photography. It's the fall, at least here in Michigan. So I've been going out in the woods a lot and taking some pictures. And taking in pictures in the woods sounds so simple, but often I've photographed scenes that I thought were gorgeous, and when I got back to the computer to upload them onto social media or to share them, they just didn't capture whatever it was I thought I saw there. And so I went out to YouTube and I watched a whole lot of videos about fall photography. There's a ton of them out there, and there's a lot of different thoughts about it. But I found just a few simple things that were common to a lot of those videos, and I tried them. And so I thought I'd share those with you. Wisconsin and I went hiking through North Lake Lansing Park, which is right near us. It's one of the parks we go to quite a bit, and that gives me the advantage of knowing where some of the better scenes are. But it still is overall very busy. There's a lot of trees, there's a lot of ground cover, and it makes it difficult to find one thing to focus on in a picture. So the first tip that I heard over and over again was to simplify. Simplify means to find something that you can focus on where you can sort of crop out or make the other things less of a focus. Put less in the shot, not more. And you can do that often by closing in on some berries, as you'll see here, or one particular tree stump, or maybe one flower in the scene. And then if you use your depth of field that we've talked about before to make the background a little bit blurry, or if you can just literally have it be a little bit farther and make sure, walk around the flower to see where you have the best angle, to get a little separation from it and the rest of the woodland scene, it makes a huge difference on the photo, and it makes it so that when you get back and you're sharing it with everyone else, they see what it is that you thought was so beautiful, and not just this very loud, busy scene of woods before you. The other tip, which goes right along with simplify, has to do with separation. And separation again is, simplify is more about focusing in on one or two things. Don't try to get too much in the scene. If there's a creek and a colorful trees and some rocks and the sky and maybe some ferns, you may not want all of those in your pictures. You want to simplify, maybe pick a few of those that make a good composition. Separation is about trying to make it so that that one tree or flower or plant that you're looking at, that one scene, is separated from everything else in the photo to make it the highlight. And they're similar in concept, those two things. So separation and simplify are really the main things that you want to think about. The last thing, which seemed so wrong to me, because usually when I think landscapes and even in woods, I think of the blue sky and the background and the contrast of all that. But the truth is, a lot of times the sky takes away from the colors of the trees and the plants, the water. And so sometimes what you want to do is just crop it in and take the sky out, or take it at a time of day where the light is a little more subtle. So the shot as a whole, it's pretty, the trees are nice, but it just didn't really speak to me. And then with a little bit of editing, I closed in a bit. I did a little bit of a vignette so that it was darker on the outside and a little more light on the inside, which also brought everyone's eyes to the middle. And I tried to clone out, some of the sky was still shining through, and I used Photoshop to put some more tree branches in a couple places, to be honest, because I missed a few big spots. But all of those combined made the final shot just a little bit prettier and a little more about how I felt when I saw it. It just, to me, was so brilliant and so gorgeous, and I didn't see that in the first image that you see here. So those are the three first tips that I thought I would give a try to when I went out to the woods. And I think they did improve my photography some. It was kind of cool, you know. There were so many tips in so many videos that I could have tried, but I just thought, okay, let's just start really simple. And so simplify, separation, and less sky, less of that harsh contrast between the skies and the colors. So that's what I got for you today. I want you to get out your camera and get outside. There's still some fall color here in Michigan, and I know as you go south into Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, the colors haven't even changed yet, or are just starting to. And woods in particular are so good for your body, mind, and soul. In my case, they are great for my knees. It's great to spend time with Wisconsin, just the two of us out in the woods and taking a nice long walk. We almost always get confused on the paths and the path markings and end up taking the longest route and not the shortest. And you feel rejuvenated after being out there. Remember to hit the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you liked this content. If this is what you're looking for and if you found this helpful, let me know. Thanks again and peace.